The Bureau spent a lot of time and gave them time to actually infiltrate, which was the key because they were so used to something fast.
To build your persona, your best bet is being yourself. You have to, convince these guys that you are who you say you are. After about 6 months, I'm in there one night. This young lady gets up, goes to the ladies' room. On her way back to the ladies' room, she says, hello. And I say, hello. The bartender catches this. I call the bartender over, and I said, I want to go on record. Well, it's a mob term. I want to go on record. I did not initiate conversation with that young lady.
There was 3 basic reasons to get killed in the mafia. It was either A, you were an informant, B, you disobeyed your boss, or the third possibility was that you slept with a maid member's wife or daughter. That would get you killed for sure.
He just nods his head. If you want to talk to her, talk to her. Her friend went bye-bye. Well, he didn't go to Disneyland. That meant, But now the guy knows that I'm a street guy.
His credibility established, all Pistone needed was the right invitation, and he got one from the bartender when he asked him if he likes to gamble.
I said, after I close up, he said, you want to come out? He said, I'm going to a couple after-hours joints. So I said, yeah. It's a gambling joint run by all the families. This bartender introduced me to different mob guys from different families.
It's the breakthrough Pistone's been waiting for, a chance to get right into the gambling dens of Cosa Nostra where no FBI agent had ever penetrated before. The operation was so secret, most in the FBI didn't even know it was happening.
Very few agents knew what he was doing. He answered only to 1 or 2 guys, and that was it.
I mean, I had to be informed, and the people that were covering him had to be informed, but it certainly wasn't general knowledge in the FBI office.
You have to know who you're infiltrating. You have to wait for the right, the right moment.
Joe Pistone starts at the bottom rung.
In the mob, everybody starts out as an associate. Now, an associate is a crook, a guy that has the ability to make money. And how do you do that? By showing that you have the ability to be an earner.
Traditionally, to get involved in the mafia, you would be an associate at first. You'd be a maid guy would use you. In the beginning, maybe you're a gopher. Maybe you're running errands. Maybe you're picking up some money, taking money here to there. Maybe you're collecting sports bets. We did the grunt work for the mob bosses or the upper echelon mob guys. If they gave you an assignment, you couldn't refuse and you had to do it.
You could tell by being around the guys who had, for lack of a better word, who was intelligent. In other words, some guys were there to do the work. They were kind of the thug guys. And other guys were more looked up to bring the family forward.
My background helped a lot because I know you don't walk into a place that you know there's mob guys and you walk up to the mob guy and say, hey, I'm Donnie Brasco, I'm a jewel thief. I want to start running with you guys. It's like, it doesn't happen.
And you got to remember, the god of organized crime is money. Scarolata in Italian. And if you had something that they were interested in that they could use you at, that's what it is. What are they looking for? And then you furnish it.
We figured that being a jewel thief was a good one because you could do it alone. So I got a pack of diamonds. And I put the envelope on the bar and I say, Charlie, I said, I need X amount of money for this package. I don't tell him what's in it. He takes it. A couple weeks go by. One night I come in. And then he says, somebody left this envelope for you. So I said, okay, put it in my pocket. We go out, get back, and what I asked for is in there. So now the guy knows that, I'm a little shady.
But the deeper Pistone went, the more dangerous the operation got, especially when he wore a wire.
There were times when we felt that we had to have close protection for him. We dedicated one particular surveillance team that became very familiar with Joe, and they developed all kinds of signals and modus operandi.
Then one day, Donnie Brasco got his first bite from a Colombo hijacker named Jilly.
He had a club up in Brooklyn. So I go up there and I start hanging out with Jilly. When you're with a particular mafia crew, they go to their social club every day and you hang out with your crew.
Every day he walks a line fraught with danger.
You're playing cards. They're talking about if they got a bookmaking operation going. They're talking about if they got a a club, a bar, a go-go joint, all their illegal activities that they have going on. They're talking about how can we make a bigger score. When I was with Jilly in the Colombos, he would cook, you know, lunch. You had pasta, meatballs, sausage, and, you know, you might have a little glass of red wine. Be a good investigator, to be a good agent, that's one of the things, street smarts, you have to be convincing.
He's got to be able to carry out the acts that they want him, the proof that he's a loyal, dedicated member, and that he'll do what he's told. Because one mistake, the slightest error, mob guys suspect that you're an undercover agent, or you might be an informer. You're through. They never hesitate to kill.